every time we're in this Mini Countryman, every time we drive the vehicle after turning it off and on, this traction light comes on. A track rod end has been changed. Tracking was out ever so slightly. It has been retracked, but every time you drive the vehicle you get this fault code, and it comes up with these fault codes. Now what you need to do is, I mean, you can try and delete it, but it will keep coming back on because it's stored within the memory of the vehicle. So what you'll need to do is come back out of this if you're using the hotel machine, and what you need to do is go into hot functions or even service. I doubt it'll give it as in hot functions. We'll just double check. Steering angle sensor. Yep, start up. This is what you need. Okay. So it's just telling us. So we'll say yes, because there's been work on the front axles. And now it's telling us, so the wheel position. So what I'm looking at now is quite straight and everything's fine. So we'll hit OK. So no pedal should be pressed. Okay. Now it's telling us slowly turn the steering wheel to the left and then slowly back to the right. So I'll just turn the vehicle on for this. So slowly. So that's the full lock to the left, and then that's full lock to the right, and then let's just go back to the middle. So that's the center as far as I can see and believe. So here we are. It's brought that sign up, which is fine because it's trying to. So now we'll just do slowly to the left and slowly to the right. It's now telling us to go to the right, so we'll do it again. I think I didn't activate it before that, so we've just activated it now. So now that I have done it and I'm in the center position, this is has automatically gone to the next stage. So steering needs to be straight. I think it is straight at this rate. Yep. If you press OK, turn the ignition off and wait for 10 seconds. Yeah, I think the first time I did it, I hadn't activated it, which I did, and then it then brought the steering light. My bad, but makes no difference. I think we've done it properly now. So wait about 10 seconds, I think. Turn it back on. Okay. Okay, continue. So all good. Turn off the ignition and off, on and off one more time. So we'll just wait for another 10 seconds or so, and hopefully do the same again, and that should kind of be successful. Just give it a few seconds, and then we'll just turn it back on. Okay, continue. Yep, that's fine. So it certainly likes it by the looks of it. Happy with everything. Now if I come back at this and do the full diagnostic scan, you should, because previous to that it was coming up with 3 faults within the ABS, 1 fault in the steering angle. So we'll just see. And that's 4 now, and 1 in the power steering. That's fine. So let's just go on to here, read codes. So jobs are good in. If I, for instance, erase the code. Because previously it won't erase it no matter how hard you tried, obviously without the code in. But this time, because we've coded it, it should delete. Okay. So only left with this one. So now, because that's on, what we need to do is come back out of all that. And obviously there was 3 faults in first place, and 2 of which has gone, and we're left with 1. So what we need to do is go into the chassis and go into the traction control system, and that fault code is to do with this. And yes, continue. I'll continue with this. So it says, do you want to calibrate it? Yes, we do. Because without this, it will keep bringing this fault within the steering angle sensor, which really, there's no faults. Because I know the car's fine. And there's signal to all the steering angle sensors within the vehicle. Let's turn it back on. So it's successful. So it should really have deleted everything. So let's come back out of this. I'll do a full scan. Usually resets it sometimes, so it may not bring the fault, so we'll see. But really, that's all it is. You recalibrate it. You just kind of do the coding by just turning the steering wheel to the left full lock, and then to the right full lock, and then bring it back to neutral. And then after that, yes, we were left with that fault code, and that fault code is to do with that specific section. And as you can see, there's nothing remaining on the there we are. So nothing left. It's all deleted and everything's fine.